Running back for the Indian Valley Braves, Grady Kinsey.
If you don't like the way that young man plays football, then you don't like football.
Grady Kinsey is as advertised if you haven't seen him play in person.
All right, what's up, guys? We just had our week 2 game against Meadowbrook, first game on the road. We ended up winning 62-21, I believe. But it was a hard-fought game in there. The score was a lot farther apart than what the game really was. You know, in there in the second quarter, it was a game because we had actually a lightning delay after we jumped out 21-zip in the first quarter. There's a lightning delay for about an hour, so they went in, made adjustments. Then they came out, they were firing. You know, they scored 3 times. We answered back. But then once it hit halftime, we came out and, we had adjustments. We just came out defensively sound, and they ended up not scoring for the rest of the game. And we kept on putting up points on the board, ended up winning 62-21, and it was just a good environment and a good game for the Braves. So this was one of the more exciting plays of the night. This is right after, at the start of the game, we actually threw a pick. Riker threw a pick to the defense. They went on a little mini drive. They ended up not scoring. But, we score. They end up getting the ball back. And we have Riker down here playing D-end. Yeah, quarterback at D-end. And he gets a pass rush, straight pass rush here. Brogan O'Connor, great hands here. Gets up, bats the ball. Riker goes up, catches it. Almost looks like he could dunk a basketball, which he cannot. But he goes up, pretty athletic play, breaks the tackle, gets into the end zone, puts his finger up in there, and kind of redeemed himself for that pick at the start of the game. All right, so this is definitely the most beautiful play of the night. This is a great concept. It's counter to the right, just pretty basic. And as you see, we got Brogan O'Connor and Dave Stryker over here on the left, going left to right. Kick out, bang, bang, cut, straight up in there. Now that's just beautiful. Great job by Titan Peterman here too. He's getting his butt into the gap. Big hole to run through. That's just pretty. And then we ended up seeing this dude in the end zone right here, taking a few pictures. This was my most explosive play of the night, in my opinion. This is right before the rain delay, so this is right at the end of the first quarter, and it's a toss to the right, which me personally, that's one of my favorite calls to get because I get all that space out there, and I carry the ball in my right hand, which I love doing, and we had some good blocking out here too. We had Colton Smith out here at the receiver spot does a great job. I kind of just get to run straight down the sideline, getting into the end zone, and celebrating with the guys. This is after the lightning delay or whatever that we had, as you can tell, since it's pitch black out. And this is when Meadowbrook they got their stuff together. They started scoring on us offensively. So I think this was the first play. This is the first play of a drive. I think we had a big return or something. And we just go straight counter to the right. Both the pullers do a great job here. And Kellen Coates as a tight end does a great job too. So you see like Brogan O'Connor, Coy Haney both pulling to the right here. And the first guy, Brogan O'Connor does a great job taking his dude to the ground. And Coy Haney seals his guy. And I end up making a play here, making a move on the first guy, and then making a move on the first guy. And second guy, I don't know what he was doing. He ended up scoring in the end zone. Had my favorite celebration of the night too. I mean, as you can see, I'm all the way over here. Colton Spider all the way over here. I locked eyes with him. We knew what we were about to do. Had ourselves a glorious chest bump in the end zone. Bang! Here's a pretty good play by Owen Faulkner here. He's lined up right here, wide receiver position. And we go, it's a cut peep play, so it's a fake run, gets the linebackers, safeties come up, and we end up throwing it over their heads. And we give a good fake in the backfield. Riker stays in there, right here, face to the guy, stays in there, makes a great throw to Owen, ends up scoring. And this was a good play. This was just good team play here. This was a fun play. So here we're lined up in the I. I'm at the fullback spot. We got Reese St. Clair back there playing tailback. We go, it's a fake toss to the right and a reverse back to the left with Owen Faulkner. Good way to use the kid's speed. As you know, big time track star, Owen. As you can see, gets the handoff right there. Corey Haney seals this guy pretty well. And then Colton Smith up here, great wide receiver block, and he's good at that. Owen Faulkner finds his way into the end zone. Looks back, kind of shades of Remy Myers there, looking back at the camera, taunting the defenders. But this was a pretty exciting play here. A big shout out to Cole James for kicking our extra points for us. Also big ups to number 12 here for being athletic enough to make this play right here. Really just, I'm not going to say. I would say a heads up play, but we don't need to get into that. Here he just blocks it right with his head. Ends up being no good. Kind of mess up the score a little bit, but at the end of the day, it didn't affect much.
So after your 97-yard touchdown run, would you say you're like gassed, out of breath, or exhausted?
Yeah, definitely. I try my best. I like to think that I'm a well-conditioned player, but after something like that, I got to sit out. And I'm lucky enough we got guys that can come in, like Gavin Garbrandt and Bradley Barr. Bradley Barr is only a freshman. He's going to end up being a really good player. Gavin Garbrandt, he's a great leader for us. As a senior, he's a guy that can step in, he can play. And, I'm just blessed to have guys that can come in whenever I'm gassed from running the ball or something or whatever that happens.
What would you say your favorite jersey combo is?
My favorite jersey combo, it's definitely got to be the white on white that we wore, last Friday. I just love it. I think it just goes well with, like, if you got white gloves, white cleats or whatever, like all the full white out, or if you got turf tape or something. But I definitely have to say my least favorite is, the white jersey with the red pants. Big shout out to Cole Steven for thinking of that, which kind of disgusting and distasteful on his part, but I guess we wore it one time. We never wear it again. All right, so all in all, it was a great night for the Braves. Ended up winning 62-21. Fixed a lot of stuff that we had problems with. Whether that be defensively or offensively coming off the ball or anything like that. Fixed a lot of little things. Ended up, we came out of the game a better team than we were before. Me personally, I had myself a good game. I had 15 carries for, it was a little less than 300 yards. I think it was 298 officially. Had 5 touchdowns, which that's a good performance for me. And that's a lot of credit to the offensive line. They did a good job up there. They earned themselves the WTUZ Pancake Award. You can pop that picture up if you want to. Those are just some of my best friends, and I just love playing football around with them guys. So anyway, thanks for watching.
Grady, what would you say that your favorite piece of memorabilia in here is?
Yeah, that's a hard choice considering all the beautiful Indian Valley Braves memorabilia and stuff we got down here. But I'd have to go with the 2022, player signed 10-4, longest playoff run in Indian Valley history, season ball right here. Really just beautiful football. Couldn't ask for anything better. So let's look at some of the signatures here. A huge K and a huge T. Colton Thomas. Fitting. Quake Beatty, Owen Faulkner, Grady Kinsey, Brent Smith. A lot of great players on there. This was just a really fun team. It was my freshman year. and just made a lot of memories with these guys. And I definitely cherish this ball a lot.